Welcome back. Last season, this team cleared a compliance backlog and, more importantly, kept a way of working. Today, they spend that credibility on Wave 2, the corporate facility problem. And notice what's different this time. No panic, no blank page. The workspace already exists, the KYC project sits finished in the portfolio, and the method is muscle memory. So we move fast. A new project, the corporate banking team around the table, and a charter that turns approvals are too slow into a problem with a number and a scope. Let's build Wave 2, one idea before we open the screen. In Season 1, the payoff of a shared workspace was trust, every number traceable. Here's the compounding payoff. The second project costs almost nothing to start. The team, the habits, the evidence trail, all already there. A new project isn't a new tool, a new login, a new spreadsheet. It's one more folder in the same room, watched by the same people, held to the same standard. That's what a way of working actually buys you. The second problem is cheaper than the first. So, into the platform, the same workspace as last season, KYC refresh sitting complete beside it. Now Nadia creates Wave 2. From assignments, the name first, Crescent National Bank, corporate facility granting. Then, just as deliberate, the objective, written like a promise. Cut facility approval from 18 business days to 5 without loosening a single control. A real project, not a sandbox. Create. And the platform opens the new workspace on an empty charter. Progress at 0, every section waiting, nothing assumed. 30 seconds and Wave 2 has a home right next to the win that earned it. A different problem needs a different team. From the Team tab, Nadia shares the project and invites the people who live this process. Tariq Mansour from Credit Operations. He owns the granting workflow, and he was in the KYC trenches, so he already knows the platform. Youssef Hadid, head of corporate banking. The internal customer, the one whose clients walk. And Layla Nasser from Credit Risk. The gate everyone will want to blame, in the room from day one, so the analysis is done with her, not to her. Each gets a role. One project, the right eyes on it. Now the charter. And the discipline it forces is different for a revenue problem than a regulatory one. KYC had a deadline handed to it. Here the team sets the target, and the temptation is to promise everything, faster, cheaper, safer, all facilities, by Friday. A good charter says no. One process, new corporate facilities, application to sanction. One number, from 18 days to 5. One guardrail, not a single control loosened. Watch Nadia hold that line as she fills it in, because the scope she draws now is the scope the boardroom will hold her to later. Back in the platform, into the charter. Nadia clicks edit, and the whole document opens. 19 fields, everyone about to be filled on camera. The problem, in measurable terms, corporate facility decisions take 18 business days against a 5-day promise, and 2 accounts walked last quarter. The goal, with a number and a guardrail, 5 business days or fewer, 90% within SLA, no increase in credit losses. Sponsor, process owner, teams, names, not titles. Scope in, new corporate facilities, application to sanction. Scope out, renewals, retail, everything else. She saves and the meter jumps. Then the part most projects skip, the timeline. 5 DMAIC phases, each with real dates on the calendar. Define this week. Control closing out in the autumn. The clock is now part of the contract. Now watch 2 things become official. The charter first. The threshold is cleared, so Nadia marks it complete, and the project's completion bar takes its first real step, off 0, on the record. Then the payoff nobody had to build, the Plan tab. From the dates she just entered, the platform draws the project plan itself, a Gantt of all 5 phases, each with its window, a red line marking today, and a status that will call every phase on track or delayed from here to the finale. No spreadsheet, no slide deck. The schedule is a living chart the sponsor can check any morning without asking anyone. She marks the plan complete, too. 2 green steps in one sitting, and Wave 2 is no longer an idea. It's a chartered project with an owner, a team, a number, and a clock. In one sitting, the corporate facility problem went from a story about a lost client to a live project, scoped to a single process, aimed at a single number, with the exact people who can move it already inside. Nothing's fixed yet. That's not the point of day one. The point is that the argument is over and the measurement can begin. Next episode, we go find out what good even means to a corporate client. The voice of the customer, straight from the people whose deals walked. See you there.